everybody, it's OMAD Caroline here. I frequently get asked the same question via emails, could be in comments. So I just figured I would do a quick little question answer, but I actually have decided to create a tag out of this because there are a lot of my friends on weight loss journeys that I would love to hear what their answers are. So here goes these questions I put together. So my highest weight was in 2016 and I weighed a whopping 247 pounds. My mother-in-law needed a kidney, so I was tasked with losing 55 pounds in order to give her a kidney, and I was able to do that in 3 months, actually doing Weight Watchers. And it wasn't until I started this journey back in May did I realize that I had gained, almost, 44 pounds of that weight back up to 235.4. Why? So my why back in May was a compilation of a few things. So first off, when I lost that weight to give a kidney in 3 months rapidly, they almost didn't let me give the kidney because they said I lost it too fast and unhealthy. And I had to go argue my point to the hospital board to approve that I did it using Weight Watchers and exercise and all that good stuff. And they finally gave the okay to allow me to give the kidney. But one doctor that I thought was so pompous said to me, "You're going to gain that weight back and some." So I don't know if you guys know this, but I often go speak about living donorship often for the hospital. And I could just see him looking at me like, "I told you so." So number one, it was pride. Plus, I had went to my doctors and I was getting ready to have to go back on blood pressure medicine. And my doctor always said, anything that is bad for the heart is bad for the kidneys. So I knew was hurting the one kidney I had and I was reducing my life. So on top of that, I was told that I was going to be a grandma, and that is what really kicked it in, because here I'm thinking I am really shortening by my life, and plus I'm not getting around, and I realize I'm having a grandson. I want to be an active grandma, and I really, really want to live a long time and see his life. So yeah, those are my whys, but mainly I would have to say my grandson was my biggest why. Losing weight. So I would have to say mainly my weight loss has come from one meal a day. So I fast every single day for 23 hours and then I eat. I really do not have a diet within OMAD, but I do try to eat healthy and whole foods. I am not terribly consistent and successful at that yet. So in my head, I had thought, okay, I would like to get into a healthy BMI. I am only 5'2", so I would have to get down around 135 pounds to get into, barely into the healthy BMI range. I have really changed the way I think because now I am thinking I'm very happy where I'm at right now. I am capable of doing almost any workout. I know one of my goals is to do a pull-up, so it may be helpful to lose a little more weight to be able to do that, but I am happy where I'm at right now. Very happy with how I feel, what I'm capable of. So sometimes I'm on the fence on whether I want to pursue that. So yeah. So as far as I can remember, I probably by the age of 13, I was dieting and watching what I eat. and exercising, as far as aerobics and stuff like that. So I never got heavy, but I was always aware, and I don't know if that's because I have five sisters, four that are older than me, like 5 years older and then up. So, when you're around teenagers, when you're very young, I would think that that kind of gets embedded in you to be watching what you eat. So, yeah, I've always kind of watched what I eat. I've always managed my weight. I didn't really start gaining weight until probably 2010, 2011. And I just I got really into my career, and it kind of took a back burner watching what I eat and exercising. I just didn't care about it. My care was my career, and it came on fast, you guys, super fast. So I think that if I would have made it less of a priority earlier in my life, the weight would have been a problem really fast. When the scale started moving, though, it would have been around 2010, maybe a little before that. Had quite a few. I have done Weight Watchers very successfully. I did right before I started my OMAD journey. I did the reset diet when it's like all smoothies for like 14 days, and I lost, but then I gained it right back. I have done Jenny Craig. Was somewhat successful on that, but I just couldn't see paying money like that for that. I have done so many like slow metabolism diets. So I have done so many different diets. I have to say that all of them were successful when I put my mind to it. So when I get focused and committed, they were successful. But the downfall of diets is it not being a lifestyle change and something you can do sustainable. As far as OMAD right now, I have been doing this for over 8 months. I've never done anything like that for over probably 4 months. I usually stop at 3, 4 months. So I can tell that I'm changing my lifestyle. And one thing I like about it is, even if I get busy and my priorities change, it's easy to remember that I only have to eat once a day. So I think this was a good lifestyle change for me. So I believe, I always forget, how funny is that? It's like 71. Let me see. I don't have the papers in front of me. So I know it's a little over 71 pounds. Um, wow. It would, I don't know, you guys. So I don't know what my goal is anymore. And I'm really close to saying that I've reached it, if that makes sense. I don't think I'm gonna say I reached my goal until I'm capable of pulling my body weight up. So who knows, maybe at the end of this 12-week fitness challenge, when I am capable of pulling my body up, whatever weight it is, who knows? I might just toss that scale out. So, but like I said in the beginning, it was going to be, I believe, 135.4, just to say I hit 100 pounds. But my mindset is kind of changing. My my biggest motivation in those times that I am down is definitely my husband Ted. He is like my biggest cheerleader, and it's not like he's hard on me, but I can tell in his eyes that he knows that I am stronger than what I'm giving myself credit for at that time. And then he has gotten really good at using David Goggins. I am a big Goggins gal, if you guys can tell. He has changed my way of thinking, and Ted has a really good knack of giving me some David Goggins quotes and helping me dig deep and find that inner strength. Only I can find my inner strength. Nobody can give that to me. And like David Goggins says, I need to be my own hero. So I just tell myself, do what's going to make you proud. And most of the time, that gets me out of that rut. The hardest part of my journey is others comparing my journey with theirs. You know, I have people in my life that have been very successful, taking another route on their weight loss journey, and I feel continued comparison and even the feeling that they have to tear my journey down to make their journey relevant. And that kind of makes me sad because I never want to be a negative impact in others' lives. So that is probably the biggest thing, is the comparison journey with mine, and also others that are bashing the choices that I am making for my life and my journey. It's just sad. I really wish that the weight loss community and fitness community would begin to feel more like a team rather than a competition, if that makes sense. Any advice? I think the biggest advice I would have is do your research, then decide what you're going to do and commit to it for 30 days minimum. And don't do any more research after you're doing that. Because the biggest thing I found in my first 30 days was all the advice. I kept going on, checking out research. It would make me question myself. I would have to say in week 3, I totally cut out the noise. I totally cut out searching for a faster way to lose weight. And I just stayed committed, and I continue to stay committed. Once in a while, I'll tell myself, well, maybe you should try this, and maybe I should try that. But I tell myself, this is continuing to work. I have lost weight every single week for 38 weeks. So why am I trying to fix something that's not broken? It may be slow, but there's nothing wrong with that because it's changing my behavior, and I am actually creating a lifestyle that is now just something I do. So that's it, everybody. That is all the questions. I do want to tag some people in it because I am really excited to hear what they have to say. I would love to tag Mieka Fasting Weight Loss. I would love to tag Fitgoddess1111 Cortes. I would love to tag Kay Weight Loss Journey because she is amazing. And yeah, I'll leave it at that, you guys. All right, bye.